Welcome to this review of Anatomy and Physiology, Hair, Skin, and Nails, a key topic for the Cosmetology Exam. Powered by Birdsy, your AI study partner that helps you master concepts and pass your exam with confidence. In this video, we'll cover hair, skin, and nail structures, related body systems, common disorders tested on the exam, and more. Be sure to like and subscribe for more exam prep, and don't miss what's happening in the lower corner. It could be key to passing your exam. Let's begin.
Let's start with a review of hair structure and disorders. Structure and function of hair follicle and shaft. What is the primary function of the hair follicle? Is it A, to produce hair, B, to regulate body temperature, C, to secrete oils, or D, to sense touch? The answer is A, to produce hair. The hair follicle is responsible for producing hair by housing the cells that divide and grow to form the hair shaft. Which layer of the hair shaft is responsible for its strength and elasticity? Is it A, cuticle, B, cortex, C, medulla, or D, follicle? The answer is B, cortex. The cortex is the middle layer of the hair shaft and is responsible for the hair's strength, color, and elasticity.
Have you noticed the code in the bottom corner? Next time you're stumped, take that code to birdsy.ai for immediate help and a free study session with Birdsy, your personal AI study partner. Plus, you'll get access to hundreds of additional questions, helping you move closer to passing your exam with confidence. The next time you're feeling unsure or stuck, give it a try.
What is the role of the medulla in the hair shaft? Is it A, provides color, B, adds strength, C, function not well understood, or D, protects the hair? The answer is C, function not well understood. The medulla is the innermost layer of the hair shaft, and its role is not well understood. It may be absent in fine hair. A patient complains of brittle hair. Which part of the hair shaft is most likely compromised? Is it A, cortex, B, cuticle, C, medulla, or D, follicle? The answer is A, cortex. The cortex is responsible for the hair's strength and elasticity. Damage to this layer can lead to brittleness. Which part of the hair follicle is responsible for anchoring the hair into the skin? Is it A, cortex, B, cuticle, C, medulla, or D, hair bulb? The answer is D, hair bulb. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the term anchoring might suggest the cuticle, but it's the hair bulb that anchors the hair within the follicle. Growth cycles, anagen, catagen, telogen. During which phase of the hair growth cycle does the hair actively grow? Is it A, catagen, B, anagen, C, telogen, or D, exogen? The answer is B, anagen. The anagen phase is the active growth phase of hair follicles, where cells in the root of the hair divide rapidly. What is the primary characteristic of the catagen phase in the hair growth cycle? Is it A, transitional phase where growth stops, B, active growth phase, C, resting phase, or D, shedding phase? The answer is A, transitional phase where growth stops. The catagen phase is a short transitional phase where hair growth stops and the hair follicle shrinks. Which phase of the hair growth cycle is known as the resting phase? Is it A, anagen, B, catagen, C, telogen, or D, exogen? The answer is C, telogen. The telogen phase is the resting phase, where the hair does not grow but remains attached to the follicle. A patient notices that their hair is shedding more than usual. Which phase of the hair growth cycle is most likely occurring? Is it A, anagen, B, catagen, C, telogen, or D, exogen? The answer is D, exogen. Increased shedding is typically associated with the exogen phase, where hair is released from the follicle. Which phase of the hair growth cycle is the shortest in duration? Is it A, anagen, B, catagen, C, telogen, or D, exogen? The answer is B, catagen. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the catagen phase is often overlooked due to its short duration compared to anagen and telogen.
If you're finding this helpful, please take a minute to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, useful tips, and complimentary study sessions with Birdsy.
Common hair disorders: alopecia, fragilitas crinium, canities. What is the primary cause of androgenetic alopecia? Is it A, nutritional deficiencies, B, genetic predisposition and androgens, C, autoimmune response, or D, environmental factors? The answer is B, genetic predisposition and androgens. Androgenetic alopecia is primarily caused by genetic predisposition and the influence of androgens, particularly dihydrotestosterone, on hair follicles. Which condition is characterized by premature graying of hair? Is it A, alopecia, B, fragilitas crinium, C, canities, or D, trichotillomania? The answer is C, canities. Canities is the condition characterized by the premature graying of hair, often due to genetic factors or underlying health issues. What is fragilitas crinium commonly associated with? Is it A, B, excessive hair growth, C, hair thinning, or D, scalp inflammation? The answer is A, brittle hair. Fragilitas crinium is commonly associated with brittle hair, which can be due to overstyling, chemical treatments, or nutritional deficiencies. A 30-year-old man notices gradual hair thinning on the crown of his head. What is the most likely diagnosis? Is it A, alopecia areata, B, telogen effluvium, C, trichotillomania, or D, androgenetic alopecia? The answer is D, androgenetic alopecia. The gradual thinning of hair on the crown is characteristic of androgenetic alopecia, a common form of hair loss in men. Which hair disorder is most likely to be mistaken for a nutritional deficiency due to its symptoms? Is it A, fragilitas crinium, B, alopecia areata, C, canities, or D, telogen effluvium? The answer is A, fragilitas crinium. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, fragilitas crinium can be mistaken for a nutritional deficiency because both can cause brittle hair, but fragilitas crinium can also result from other factors like overstyling. Skin anatomy and disorders. Layers and functions of the skin: epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous tissue. Which layer of the skin is primarily responsible for providing insulation and energy storage? Is it A, epidermis, B, dermis, C, subcutaneous tissue, or D, stratum corneum? The answer is C, subcutaneous tissue. The subcutaneous tissue, also known as the hypodermis, is responsible for insulation and energy storage due to its fat content. What is the primary function of the epidermis? Is it A, barrier protection, B, temperature regulation, C, nutrient storage, or D, sensory perception? The answer is A, barrier protection. The epidermis serves as the body's primary barrier against environmental damage, including pathogens and physical abrasions. Which layer of the skin contains the majority of the skin's blood vessels and nerves? Is it A, epidermis, B, dermis, C, subcutaneous tissue, or D, stratum basale? The answer is B, dermis. The dermis is the layer of skin that contains most of the blood vessels and nerves, providing nutrients and sensory information. A patient presents with a deep cut that has reached the layer containing collagen and elastin fibers. Which layer of the skin is affected? Is it A, epidermis, B, subcutaneous tissue, C, dermis, or D, stratum corneum? The answer is C, dermis. The dermis contains collagen and elastin fibers, which provide strength and elasticity to the skin. Which layer of the skin is primarily involved in the synthesis of vitamin D? Is it A, epidermis, B, dermis, C, subcutaneous tissue, or D, stratum lucidum? The answer is A, epidermis. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the synthesis of vitamin D begins in the epidermis with the conversion of 7-dehydrocholesterol to pre-vitamin D3 under UV light.
If you're finding this helpful, please take a minute to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, useful tips, and complimentary study sessions with Birdsy.
Functions of glands: sebaceous, sudoriferous. What is the primary function of sebaceous glands in the skin? Is it A, to produce sweat for thermoregulation, B, to secrete sebum for lubrication, C, to provide a barrier against UV radiation, or D, to produce melanin for skin pigmentation? The answer is B, to secrete sebum for lubrication. Sebaceous glands secrete sebum, an oily substance that helps to lubricate and waterproof the skin and hair. Which type of gland is primarily responsible for regulating body temperature through sweat production? Is it A, sudoriferous glands, B, sebaceous glands, C, endocrine glands, or D, exocrine glands? The answer is A, sudoriferous glands. Sudoriferous glands, also known as sweat glands, help regulate body temperature by releasing sweat. What substance do sebaceous glands secrete? Is it A, sweat, B, melanin, C, sebum, or D, keratin? The answer is C, sebum. Sebaceous glands secrete sebum, an oily substance that helps to keep the skin and hair moisturized. A patient complains of excessively oily skin. Which gland is likely overactive? Is it A, sudoriferous gland, B, sebaceous gland, C, endocrine gland, or D, apocrine gland? The answer is B, sebaceous gland. Sebaceous glands produce sebum, which can lead to oily skin if overactive. Which gland type is incorrectly associated with the production of sebum? Is it A, sebaceous gland, B, holocrine gland, C, oil gland, or D, exocrine gland? The answer is D, exocrine gland. Why this question may seem a bit tricky, the term exocrine can be misleading as it includes both sebaceous and sweat glands, but only sebaceous glands produce sebum. Common skin disorders: acne, dermatitis, psoriasis, infections. Which layer of the skin is primarily affected in psoriasis? Is it A, dermis, B, hypodermis, C, epidermis, or D, subcutaneous tissue? The answer is C, epidermis. Psoriasis primarily affects the epidermis, leading to rapid skin cell turnover and scaling. The dermis and hypodermis are less involved. What is the primary cause of acne? Is it A, excess sebum production, B, bacterial infection, C, allergic reaction, or D, fungal infection? The answer is A, excess sebum production. Acne is primarily caused by the overproduction of sebum, which can clog pores and lead to inflammation. Which skin disorder is characterized by itchy, inflamed skin, often due to an allergic reaction? Is it A, psoriasis, B, dermatitis, C, acne, or D, rosacea? The answer is B, dermatitis. Dermatitis is characterized by itchy, inflamed skin and is often triggered by allergens or irritants. A patient presents with red, scaly patches on their elbows and knees. What skin disorder is most likely? Is it A, eczema, B, acne, C, dermatitis, or D, psoriasis? The answer is D, psoriasis. The description of red, scaly patches on elbows and knees is characteristic of psoriasis. Which of the following is not a common trigger for dermatitis? Is it A, allergens, B, irritants, C, bacterial infections, or D, stress? The answer is C, bacterial infections. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Dermatitis can be triggered by many factors, but bacterial infections are not a common trigger. Nail structure and disorders. Structure of the nail unit: matrix, bed, plate, cuticle, lunula. What is the primary function of the nail matrix? Is it A, to protect the nail bed, B, to produce new nail cells, C, to anchor the nail to the finger, or D, to provide nutrients to the nail? The answer is B, to produce new nail cells. The nail matrix is responsible for producing new cells that form the nail plate. It is the growth center of the nail. Which part of the nail is visible and extends beyond the fingertip? Is it A, nail plate, B, nail matrix, C, nail bed, or D, cuticle? The answer is A, nail plate. The nail plate is the visible part of the nail that extends beyond the fingertip, providing protection to the underlying structures. A client notices a white, crescent-shaped area at the base of their nail. What is this structure called? Is it A, cuticle, B, nail bed, C, lunula, or D, nail matrix? The answer is C, lunula. A lunula is the white, crescent-shaped area at the base of the nail, visible in some individuals. What is the role of the cuticle in nail health? Is it A, to produce nail cells, B, to support nail growth, C, to provide nutrients, or D, to protect against infection? The answer is D, to protect against infection. The cuticle acts as a barrier to protect the matrix and nail bed from infection by sealing the area between the nail plate and skin. Which part of the nail unit is primarily responsible for the nail's shape and thickness? Is it A, nail plate, B, nail matrix, C, nail bed, or D, cuticle? The answer is B, nail matrix. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The nail matrix influences the shape and thickness of the nail, not the nail bed or plate, which are often confused with this function. Growth and health of nails. What is the primary protein that makes up the structure of nails? Is it A, keratin, B, collagen, C, elastin, or D, melanin? The answer is A, keratin. Keratin is the primary protein that forms the structure of nails, providing strength and resilience. Which part of the nail is responsible for its growth? Is it A, cuticle, B, matrix, C, lunula, or D, nail bed? The answer is B, matrix. The matrix is the area where new nail cells are produced, leading to nail growth. A client notices their nails are growing slower than usual. What could be a potential cause? Is it A, increased exercise, B, warmer climate, C, poor nutrition, or D, regular manicures? The answer is C, poor nutrition. Nail growth can be affected by factors like age, nutrition, and health conditions. Poor nutrition can slow down nail growth. Which condition is characterized by the thickening of nails due to fungal infection? Is it A, onychomycosis, B, paronychia, C, psoriasis, or D, onychomycosis? The answer is D, onychomycosis. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Onychomycosis is often confused with other nail disorders that cause thickening, but it specifically refers to fungal infections. Common nail disorders: onychomycosis, paronychia, onychorrhexis. What is the primary cause of onychomycosis? Is it A, bacterial infection, B, fungal infection, C, viral infection, or D, nutritional deficiency? The answer is B, fungal infection. Onychomycosis is primarily caused by dermatophyte fungi, which thrive in warm, moist environments and infect the nail bed. Which nail disorder is characterized by brittle nails with longitudinal ridges? Is it A, onychomycosis, B, paronychia, C, onychorrhexis, or D, leukonychia? The answer is C, onychorrhexis. Onychorrhexis is characterized by brittle nails with longitudinal ridges, often due to aging or trauma. A patient presents with a swollen, red area around the nail fold after a manicure. What is the most likely diagnosis? Is it A, paronychia, B, onychomycosis, C, onychorrhexis, or D, psoriasis? The answer is A, paronychia. The symptoms described are typical of paronychia, an infection of the nail fold often caused by bacteria or yeast. Which condition is least likely to cause nail discoloration? Is it A, onychomycosis, B, paronychia, C, psoriasis, or D, onychorrhexis? The answer is D, onychorrhexis. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. All options can cause nail changes, but onychorrhexis primarily affects nail texture, not color. Body systems relevant to cosmetology: integumentary and muscular systems. What is the primary function of the sebaceous glands in the integumentary system? Is it A, produce sweat, B, secrete sebum, C, provide pigmentation, or D, regulate body temperature? The answer is B, secrete sebum. Sebaceous glands secrete sebum, an oily substance that helps to lubricate and protect the skin and hair. Which layer of the skin contains the blood vessels and nerves that supply the skin? Is it A, epidermis, B, subcutaneous layer, C, dermis, or D, stratum corneum? The answer is C, dermis. The dermis is the layer of skin that contains blood vessels and nerves, providing nutrients and sensation to the skin. What is the role of keratin in the integumentary system? Is it A, provide strength and protection, B, produce melanin, C. lubricate the skin, or D. regulate temperature? The answer is A. provide strength and protection. Keratin is a protein that provides strength and protection to the skin, hair, and nails. A client complains of dry, brittle hair. Which part of the integumentary system might be underperforming? Is it A. sweat glands, B. melanocytes, C. epidermis, or D. sebaceous glands? The answer is D. sebaceous glands. Sebaceous glands secrete sebum, which helps to keep hair moisturized. Underperforming sebaceous glands can lead to dry hair. Which muscle type is primarily responsible for voluntary movements in the body? Is it A. smooth muscle, B. skeletal muscle, C. cardiac muscle, or D. epithelial tissue? The answer is B. skeletal muscle. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. Skeletal muscles are responsible for voluntary movements, but the term muscle type might confuse with cardiac or smooth muscles, which are involuntary. Skeletal, circulatory, and nervous systems. Which bone is commonly referred to as the collarbone? Is it A. clavicle, B. scapula, C. humerus, or D. radius? The answer is A. clavicle. The clavicle is commonly known as the collarbone. It connects the arm to the body and is located between the shoulder blade and the sternum. What is the primary function of the circulatory system? Is it A. digest food, B. transport blood and nutrients, C. protect against pathogens, or D. regulate body temperature? The answer is B. transport blood and nutrients. The circulatory system is responsible for transporting blood, nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and hormones throughout the body. Which part of the nervous system is responsible for voluntary movements? Is it A. autonomic nervous system, B. central nervous system, C. somatic nervous system, or D. peripheral nervous system? The answer is C. somatic nervous system. The somatic nervous system controls voluntary movements by transmitting signals from the brain to the muscles. A client mentions feeling tingling in their fingers during a manicure. Which body system is likely involved? Is it A. skeletal system, B. circulatory system, C. muscular system, or D. nervous system? The answer is D. nervous system. Tingling sensations are often related to the nervous system, which transmits sensory information and controls motor functions. Which of the following bones is not part of the axial skeleton? Is it A. sternum, B. scapula, C. rib, or D. vertebra? The answer is B. scapula. Why this question may seem a bit tricky. The axial skeleton includes the skull, vertebral column, and rib cage. The scapula is part of the appendicular skeleton, which can be confusing.
Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to our channel for more practice exams, tips, and tricks. And don't forget to visit birdsy.ai for complimentary study sessions with Birdsy, your AI-powered study partner.